everyone, it's Hannah, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I made a blue pearl doll. I'm really sorry that it's been over a month, but I started school again and I've been pretty busy with that. I can't make dolls as much as I would like to. Still planning on uploading at least one video a month. I would like to do more, and hopefully I can. Anyway, blue pearl. I had a lot of fun with her. I think her eyes are some of the best eyes that I've ever done, so it's really unfortunate that it has to be covered with her hair. Oh no! She's so cute. She kind of looks like Sia. Sorry. If you like this video, comment and give it a like. Tell me what doll I should do next. Bye!
The first thing I'm doing is making the hair out of blue yarn. I'm cutting a handful of strands and then tying each one onto a hoop. You could tie it to anything though. Then I'm brushing the yarn until it is completely smooth and tangle free. Just a side note, I kind of didn't get her hair color right, so just keep that in mind. Next, I got my flat iron and I'm straightening all the strands. I always love how smooth and soft it ends up. Look at that. Now I'm cutting the hair off of the hoop, then gluing down various sized wefts with tacky glue onto a sheet of plastic wrap. I'm using a palette knife to press it down and make sure the glue is completely coating the top. Now I wait till it's all dry. This usually takes a few hours. Once it's completely dry, I peel it off of the plastic and then cut off the excess glue at the top. Now I have a big old pile of hair. I didn't even need this much. The doll I'm using is Briar Beauty, and I'm going to take off the factory paint using acetone and Q-tips. I sprayed the entire body and head using Rust-Oleum Satin Aqua Spray Paint. If you choose to do this, make sure to wear a mask so you don't inhale all the paint fumes. When it's all dry, seal everything with Mr. Super Clear. This spray paint was the closest color I could find to her skin, so sorry it isn't completely accurate. Now I'm gluing the hair wefts directly onto the head. I know most doll customizers would make a wig cap, but I don't see the point of it if I'm never going to switch out the hair. So onto the head it goes. I'm gluing the hair directly in front of her face because, well, her eyes are covered. Maybe she doesn't even have eyes. I don't know. Who knows? Here's the hair all finished. Where's her face? Oh no! Oh, it's right here. Peekaboo. Surprise. Why am I not funny? Anyway, let's pull that crazy hair out of the way so we can do the face. I'm using watercolor pencils and the brands are Faber-Castell and Prismacolor. By the way, I bought a new tripod and I'm trying a different setup, so there are times where you see my hair in the shot, which is really annoying. I'll try to fix that next time. I know Blue Pearl's eyes aren't even going to be seen, but I wanted to draw a face anyway because it felt too weird just leaving a blank face beneath the hair. Plus, it's good practice. I can't believe it's already been over a year since I first started doll customizing. I think it would be really cool to remake Mabel one day, my first doll, and see how far I've come. I'm happy to see how quickly I've been improving, although I still can't help but compare myself to the more popular doll makers on YouTube. But I still think Blue Pearl's face turned out pretty adorable. I'm super happy with it, and I'm super sad that it has to be covered. I'm adding gloss varnish to the eyes and lips to make them shiny. It's clothing time. Here's the fabric I picked out. I couldn't find regular sheer blue fabric, so I got this funky looking one instead. It's pretty cool though. I also have a knit blue. The pattern I'll be using is the Ballet pattern from DG Requiem on Etsy. I'm starting off by cutting the leotard out of the blue knit. I cut a little diamond shape in the middle. To keep it stiff and unfraying, I added fray block. Now I'm going to hem the armholes and the leg holes. I folded it right sides together and I'm going to sew the sides and the bottom. Here it is, without the back closure yet, of course. Later I changed my mind and decided to cut off the straps to make it more accurate to her design. Onto the skirt. I'm using the vintage / Lolita dress pattern and going to make ruffles by sewing a large stitch across the top and then pulling the string. Here it is! Here's when I decided to cut off the straps. To keep the top in place, I added a little bit of glue. For the shoes, there are 3 parts: the inner sole, the outer sole, and the fabric. I cut the inner sole out of craft foam and the outer sole out of this wrapper paper thing. I cut 2 shoe pieces out of fabric, then hemmed the top with glue. I sewed the back together and it should look like this when you're done. I glued the bottom fabric onto the foam inner sole. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're covering it up anyway. Here's what it looks like with the outer sole glued on. I put a little band around it to keep it in place and have it properly form around the foot. Now it's time to cut her hair. All done!